Imagine if all the fight he has been fighting for humanity and mankind, he has chosen to leave it for God. Where would we be today? The people that have that have been favored, the people that have been rescued, the people that have so far benefited from his activism would never have had that privilege if he have chosen to leave the fight he's fighting today for God. Now, I'm talking about very dark black man, VDM. These are the kind of people we need to have a better society today. Love him or hate him. I'm not saying this guy is a perfect human. He obviously can't be. But he's just one of those that we need more of today. With more of him, we'll have a better society. There's no two ways about it. But one thing that gladdens my heart is when I see people from the pulpit beginning to acknowledge his work. It really gladdens my heart. The work he is doing is what none of your daddy Geo, none of your prophet, none of your so-called spiritual leader can attempt to do. But he is not religious. I don't even know if he belongs to any religion. I hope he doesn't. Because religion will always make you, or will rather teach you to leave it for God. And the reason why we are where we are now is because we always leave what we ought to do for God. We're always waiting on God. In case you want to know how well he has also been acknowledged from the pulpit, this is the Reverend Father talking about VDM. Now you listen to him yourself and I'll take it up from there.
How many of you have heard of very dark man? How many of you have heard of very dark man? He is not your typical religious person, Abi. He does not speak in tongues, he does not kabash. But what God has used him to do in Nigeria, even GOs and powerful prophets in Nigeria, they have not done it. Now the fear of very dark man is the beginning of wisdom. God has used him to bring justice to people. There were people who took money from others to do something and they didn't need it, and they refused to give them their money until such victims went to very dark man, and very dark man took up the case. God said, take away all your fasting, take away all your religious things. He said, all I want is that you should take care of the needy. He said, lose the fetters of injustice.
Thank you very much, that father. That Reverend Father, I appreciate your sincerity, your honesty for acknowledging when someone is truly serving humanity. See, so many people believe to be a good man that when you are a man of God or when you are called a Christian is what makes me a man of God. Says who? The worst people we have today, the people who have given our society setback, are in the churches, they are in the mosque. Imagine if VDM was a pastor, a bishop, or an imam or a sheikh. They will tell you it's God that is using him. But the young man, like we all know, I don't think he's a Christian, neither is he a Muslim. And I hope he's neither of both. He's just a normal human being who craves for a better society and is giving everything he has for it. That is the kind of people we want. And we all must do same. We must acknowledge and emulate what he's doing. Not to be speaking in tongue, Yaka, Gwabobo, Yakata, Kawasaki, Suzuki. At the end of the day, you are living what you ought to have been doing for God. When you and I know that no God from anywhere will ever come down to do anything, if you and I will not do it, it will never be done. It remains there for as long as it will. See, I know you also want to argue that. You can go argue, you can go ask your daddy Gio. Unless man does it, nobody else will do it. No spirit, no witchcraft. Know that and no peace.